Good day, everyone. I am Miss Rizal Bongkawil, and I am going to report about the business development concept. So, understanding the concept of business development. So, usually, our businessmen and consultants are concerned about in the development of their business. Yeah, it's their responsibility to think and be concerned about their business development. So, usually references are made concerning different terms and theories which are broadly related in business development. So, business development can be defined as establishing their long-term values in any organization with the help of the customers, markets, and relationship. There are many different tasks and processes which are implemented, which is the question of business development. So these four are being integrated in order to achieve the business development. First is the long-term values, second is the markets, next is the customers, and lastly is the relationship. So let us consider the different terms of this definition in detail. So let's define what is long-term values. So when we say long-term values, it is usually for any business is ultimately the cash or the money which is the lifeblood of the business. So money is really involved when we talk about business. How can we start business without money? So therefore, it is really much needed that the money or the capital of the business is included. So its prime task is to maintain and to be consistent in the business. So next is customers. The concept of customers is undoubtedly simple. These are people who give your business money while paying for your products and service in return. So without customers, there is no business at all. Because if there is business, of course, there are also a lot of customers who are relevant in your business. The word markets, next is the market. The word market is in the definition because your customers live in related and specific markets. So when we say markets, is the location where your business should establish. Therefore, we have to establish our business by choosing a relevant location in relevant customers. That is the concept of the markets. The specific location, the best location we have to choose. So next is the relationship. The foundation of business is led by strong relationship. If we have our business, we should have our strong relationship with our customers. So we have to respect, give our trust to them as a businesswoman or entrepreneurs should give their trust to their customers or even their stakeholders. So that's the so long-term values, customers, markets, and relationship. Those are the things that we have to establish or implement in order to achieve business development.
Hi everyone, my name is Cristelyn Coyme Cañales, the reporter of the day. So today, let's talk about the business concept of business law that entrepreneurs should know. Small business must ensure that they understand the legal consequences of conducting business in certain states or countries. With the help of the internet, it is easy to do business with anyone throughout the world. It is always good to understand the local rules or regulations of doing business in different parts of the world. To those who has a small business, they must ensure that they review and study the local rules and regulations in any country and they plan to do business in. So the most important aspect of being successful business owner is that one must have a great general understanding of business law. You have to understand the basic concept of business law to to even start a business. So, there are 7 basic concepts of business law that any entrepreneur should understand. Basic concept is intellectual property. Intellectual property is any idea that one comes up with to develop products and services that will be offered to customers for sale and will generate income for the individual. Intellectual property includes business ideas, products, services, inventions, trade names, and trademarks. Businesses must ensure that they do everything to protect their intellectual property from being stolen or infringed upon by third parties. The best ways that an entrepreneur can protect their intellectual property is by filing requests for patents, copyrights, or trademark with their local government to protect their intellectual property. The second concept is business agreements or contract required. The main functions of a contract is that it is a set of promises or a single promise that is enforceable by law. The two components of any agreement is offer and acceptance. The offer is the first step in the contract process because it is the term lined out in the agreement. The person who makes the offer is called the offeror, and the person that the offer is made is called the offeree. The third one was the product of liability. Product liability is when a business is sued by a customer for a defective product that causes loss or harm to the consumer. The fourth one is negotiable instruments. Negotiable instruments are also known as commercial paper and is a substitute form of payment besides actual money. Here are different types of negotiable instruments or commercial paper. The first is promissory note. This is a promise to pay money. Second one is certificates of deposits. This is a note that is given to a customer by the bank to show that the customer has deposited money into the bank. The fifth one is sales contracts. Sales contracts normally involve the sale of goods, which involves ownerships of tangible personal property being transferred in lieu of money, services, of other goods. The sixth one is, are partners of the small businesses legally liable? When it comes to a limited liability partnerships, normally the primary partner will be held personally liable for business defects of the partnerships. The next one is, what are the rights, obligations, and liabilities of shareholders and corporations? Shareholders can be held personally liable for cooperative debts if they receive any corporation distributions or dividends in an illegal manner that they had no knowledge of. A shareholder can be held personally liable for corporations debts in the following ways. First is incorporating the businesses in defective way. Second, in some states, shareholders will held personally liable for any wages that are owed to employees of the company. That's all. Thank you for your time to listen.